we got another episode of Hill Ninja News. This is going to be a really quick one. Only a couple things to talk about, but just want to hint on why I am deleting old videos. Some of the newcomers may have noticed that a lot of older videos are getting deleted. I know the longtime viewers probably don't go back and watch videos they've already watched, but some of the older videos are getting deleted, and we're going to go over that. There's going to be a slight change in the direction of the channel, as that kind of goes back to why I'm deleting old videos. We're also going to be talking about the 2025 race season coming up for the King of the Mountains RC Bouncer Series. And on the bouncers, we're going to be talking about my pile of bouncers up there that need a rebuild after the last two videos. And Blue Dream needs a new motor and quite a few other things. So we're going to be talking about that, and at the end I want to mention something that is going to be a surprise for you and me. Alright, so the reason that I am deleting older videos and just kind of videos that don't fit the channel is mainly because when newcomers come to click on the channel and check things out, I don't want them to see older crappy videos from when I first started the channel to where I know they're very crappy editing, and some of the subject matter, as in some of my build videos, some of the crawler videos that I've done. Obviously, most of you guys, I would probably say 95 to 99% of you guys that come here to watch this channel come here to watch rock bouncing. So that is why I've been going through. I just had my 3 years on YouTube, November 14th, and I announced that I had 550 videos and over 1,400 subscribers. Thank you for all the subs. Obviously, I've deleted almost 100 videos. It's not all because they're bad videos or anything like that. I just feel that like I said, my main direction is rock bouncing, RC rock bouncing, and everything rock bouncing. And that's why most of you guys come here to watch, is the rock bouncing. So I kind of got rid of some of those other videos, and like I said, they're not all bad, but anybody that has a YouTube channel knows that fighting copyright issues and copyright revenue claims on stupid music, that was kind of big reason that I started deleting a lot of videos, because my old intro song that I used were like a year ago, 2 years ago, the old intro song that was in every single one of my intros, because yeah, it's the intro song, but yeah, every single one of those, when I did that, it was all copyright free music. Obviously I had no problem, and then a year later they decided that I guess the guy wants some money off all of the downloads that people have done or whatever. Either way, the guy put out copyright claims on all of them. So some of the videos that just didn't fit in, I deleted. Some of the videos that were race footage or episodes of Let's Go Rock Bouncing, there was a couple episodes of Let's Go Rock Bouncing that I actually muted a portion of the video. And sorry, but if you go to watch any of those videos, there's a small muted portion, and that's because I didn't want to take the video down, because it's an episode of Let's Go Rock Bouncing. They all kind of fall in order. I kind of wanted to keep it that way, so I just muted that small section. So long story short, that is why old videos and some of the other videos are getting deleted. Yeah, that's just the nature of YouTube. So that kind of leads into the next thing, the change in the direction of the channel. Like I already said, the main focus is rock bouncing, so I have a feeling that is what I'm going to focus on mainly. I'm not going to do many build videos. For one, they didn't do all that great, and I know I am not that great at filming build videos. I can't make them interesting enough for you guys to watch, and it doesn't make sense for me to put all the effort. I mean, granted, I'm not putting a lot of effort into build videos because, like I said, they're kind of weird to edit. It's hard to make them interesting. If you're not here to watch the build videos, you're obviously not going to watch it. So that's why, yeah, most of focus is going to be RC rock bouncing. Next week's video, it has absolutely nothing to do with RC rock bouncing, but we're going to see how that video does, and you guys are going to be my judgment to whether you guys want to see more of that. But anyway, so that's pretty much how I'm going to play it from now on. I'm going to put, if it's not rock bouncing related, if it's something other RC, I'll put a video out and see how it does, see how you guys respond to it, and that will dictate if there's going to be more videos about that certain subject matter or RC. So that's how we're going to kind of do it. Like I mentioned in the last episode of Hell Ninja News in beginning of October, I am not on any schedule. I stuck to a schedule for probably the first two and a half years that I had YouTube. I did one video a week for the winter, and usually bumped it up to 2 or 3 during the summer, and I stuck on that schedule really good. And there was a couple times where I missed a video, and anybody that knows YouTube and just sticks to a schedule like that, it just gets hard. It gets pressure on yourself. You're in a rush to get a video out if it's not ready, and then you don't take the time to do all the editing things that you want to do. So it rushes the video and makes it not a bad video, but not as good as it could possibly be. So that's why I'm not sticking to a schedule. It's just going to be kind of whatever. Obviously, I've been trying to get out one a week on the weekends, but that's generally how it goes. It's either Saturday or Sunday, but there may be times where I miss those. We're going into winter past December. It's going to get really cold up here, so really limited on what I can do. That's why I usually do a lot of build stuff, but like I said, not going to show those videos. I might show you the finished product of whatever I build, but yeah, it's not going to be full build videos. Alright, so jumping into the 2025 race season. So the full schedule for the King of the Mountains RC Bouncer races is coming out New Year's Day. So sometimes New Year's Day, it'll be out. You'll be able to see all the dates for our 6 races and start planning ahead. So that's something to look forward to. Something I'm excited for the 2025 race season. Obviously, seeing all the new buggies and everything, that's a given every year. But we have 2 new spots at Mountain Mud Run that I'm super excited to go to. I know one of them kind of well, and the other one I've never been to, so I'm super excited to go there and see what I can come up with for some new hills, some new courses, whatever I decide to do. But that's something to look forward to. Also, I'm going to continue my remodel on the park, and I've mentioned it in almost every other previous video where we go rock bouncing, that learning curve, main mountain, and probably the bypass hill are all going to disappear. Well, main mountain's going to get redone, but anyway, the other 2 hills are going to disappear, and they're going to become other hills, and probably You Can't Park There is also going to disappear, because the more we race on it, the more it gets dug out, the more roots show, the more it's just going to get absolutely beat to nothing, to where nobody can make it. So I'd rather make it and put the effort into make it into an actual race hill with some rocks and whatever I decide to do. But the hill building videos will still be coming 2025. Obviously, probably not for the season opener. I'm usually in a rush to get the park ready and all set up and clean once after the spring melt. So probably in the summer of 2025, you guys will start seeing some more hill building videos. And while we're talking about winter and all that stuff, if you guys want to see some rebuild videos, I'm going to take the camera off the tripod in a second, and I'll show you what I got to do to some of them. But if that's something you guys want to see, you guys got to let me know in the comments, because I'm probably not going to film it if you guys don't mention anything that you actually want to see it. But we're going to take the camera off the tripod, and I'm going to show you real quick. Alright, for rebuilds for Screaming Blue, the things that are going to happen is I need to get rid of that horrible drive shaft angle. I need to switch out my trailing arms and flip them, which pretty much involves me figuring out a new sway bar. So pretty much reworking the whole rear end of Screaming Blue. That's something I need to do. Cockroach, mind you, both these buggies have been beaten on all year, and then I just did a bunch of snow bouncing with them, so all the bearings, all that crap, got to go through them all. If that's something you guys want to see, let me know. I'm going to change out all the trailing arms on Cockroach because they're really crappy and chintzy, and I don't like them. But I never took it apart because I knew I was going to do a full rebuild on it, so that's something. All the trailing arms are going to be changed out. Need a metal spur because I'm kind of sick of the plastic one, and I want more wheel speed. Other than that, I really like Cockroach. I may or may not paint it. I'm not really sure which color, but that's something. And last but not least, we have my actual race rig from the past 2 years. Blue Dream, which now needs a new motor because, see if I can get the light in there. You can see that motor shaft. It's non-existing. You go back a couple videos, you can see me destroy Blue Dream, but it definitely needs a rebuild. Definitely have to go through the whole thing. I'm pretty sure there's something messed up in my transmission. I think the spur is kind of wobbling around, which may give me some problems. But yeah, so I pretty much got to do rebuilds on all of them. I want Cockroach and Blue Dream as my race rigs for next year. Obviously, Blue Dream will be probably my main one, unless I get really comfortable with Cockroach. But Cockroach needs more wheel speed, and to get rid of all these crappy loose links and trailing arms, leading arms, so forth. All that stuff needs to go. So if that's something you guys want to see, let me know. Obviously there's a buggy missing up here, but I'm probably not getting it back until next year. If you guys remember Hazard Buggy, it's nowhere in here. It's in Canada, getting rebuilt. Well guys, now you get the gist of kind of what's going on and what's going to be going on for next year. Real quick hint at next week's video. I'm super happy about this one. I'm probably going to put it out on Christmas instead of the weekend. We'll see how editing works and see if I get it done in time. But next week's video is going to be something very special. For those that follow the channel for a long time, know that I do not buy new RCs very often. I've been into the hobby grade RCs since I was about 12, 13. I'm 34. So, been in the hobby grade for quite a while. I do not buy new RCs. I can count on two hands how many RCs I bought. Actually, until this current one, I can count on one hand how many new RCs I bought. You guys watched the Arma unboxing last year, and that was the 5th brand new RC I've ever bought in all of my time in this hobby. All the ones up there have been used or I built. I don't really buy new. There's not too much that appeals to me that is a new RC. I mean, there's some cool ones, but they're kind of all the same. So anyway, I'm not one for new RCs. I bought a new RC. So in next week's video, you're going to see that. It's the probably very few unboxings that you're ever going to see on this channel. But it is the most expensive RC I've ever bought, and is the heaviest RC I've ever bought. So you can drop your comments, let me know what you think it is. And alright guys, that is going to do it for this episode of Hill Ninja News. Hopefully to the probably 3 people that are going to watch this video, you actually like knowing what's going on, what's going to be going on. That's kind of why I do these, but I'll see you next week for a very special video.